Huh? Yeah.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
Huh? Yeah, I'll go through. What's your favorite character?
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You're the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Using the quick game. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
That's a real good-looking throw, and I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up, and this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate onto the field right now.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. Strong run. Picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Well, it wasn't a lack of effort by the quarterback there on that design run. He tried to stretch out and get the first, just couldn't quite make it.
Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. Trying to run, it's Young. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Alabama! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before, and there was no hesitation. The opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense getting set for first down. To the air, it's Arnold. Coming out. Oh, he's going to go up top. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Now, a couple of times historically that the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow on the field here in this one.
Yeah, and I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you, like, we're not just your, like, little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real conference that wants to come out and make a statement.
I agree, David. I think the Big 12 throughout the years here recently has done a good job of reloading and bringing in good quality programs with a lot of talented football players and those wide open, up-tempo, high-scoring offenses that can give any SEC defense problems.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Finds him out of the backfield. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
He's got it, and they convert. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Throws for the tight end. Lost, the defense is wide open. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle, and with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Alchuk. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now it's 2nd and goal. Makes his connection. Touchdown Sooner! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. His passing game getting into rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Attempt to try. To throw, it's Arnold. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving it.
No!
Going to take a shot. Fires and picked off. Bringing it back. The 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, the free safety's just sitting back there deep in cover 3. He's got zone. He's got middle field responsibility. Just watching the quarterback's eyes. He reads the throw, breaks on it. That's just too easy for him.
Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, the ground game. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score Alabama 7, Oklahoma
6. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch.
Ah, you gotta lose that, bro.
Makes the catch, and he's brought down. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Oh, how is he getting hurt by a nigga who's genie or something? Something like that. Oh, he's real, bro.
Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
To the air, it's Arnold. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Hate this whole thing. That is bullshit.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
Yeah,
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get loud.
No problem.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Was to pass.
Okay, bro. He's just getting. That's not a PI?
They got him down pretty
bro.
quickly after the pick, but what an opportunity here from the 23-yard line.
All right, bro.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Comes out throwing on first down. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Acha. Touchdown Sooners! What a grab and go for the score.
Yeah, and he did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the wheel route. He's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way maybe to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to throw. It's Milrow. Trying to get to him. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On second down, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bernard. Tackled immediately after the catch.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
He's just reading the fucking field, huh?
Night vision hasn't been up
Oh,
to
all
speed.
right, bro.
His third interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives.
Yeah,
Their guys have been all over the
so
field
cool,
making plays when the ball's in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Throws toward the end zone.
Oh, jump. Oh, all right, bro.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
Okay.
And another passing touchdown for this Sooner quarterback. He keeps this up, and he might wind up in that 100 touchdown club with Baker Mayfield and Landry Jones.
Well,
So many good guys.
all right. I'm done with this shit, bro. I'm not even playing this shit. This is so weak.
Padding the stats, and you start
Nigga
mentioning
caught
guys
a
like
jump ball.
Jones, and you start mentioning
Like,
guys
be
like
for
Baker
real, son.
Mayfield. That's Sooner pristine legacy there.
Here comes that Alabama offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Back to pass, it's Milrow. Shoots it to the left. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing to NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick at the wide receiver position from Bama.
They're trying to get to it. Looking to scramble. Fires on the move. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
The give on the inside. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Man, he jumped. Okay, bro.
Time tonight, it's an interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 30.
Oh, okay, bro. Nigga jumped straight green, bro. Come on.
Stop him inside the 15.
I love defenses that make big plays, that understand what they're trying to get from the offense, understand how to tackle, jump some of these routes, make these interceptions, and then not only that, when you get the football, try to do something with it. Don't slide down. Don't take a knee. Try to bring that thing back to the house. You set your offense up for great field position.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
The lineman don't hit the
okay,
bro.
right now, This could be a record-setting type day. This could be a game for the ages for this dude. He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up that first down. This is still the first half, guys. What is this guy capable of doing the rest of the game? We're going to find out.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on. Bottling them up, that's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle them up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Looking to buy time. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. Past the 50. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense takes matters into their own hands.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners. Takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UCLA is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 21 to Oregon. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
He's
And
got a
it's
big one,
incomplete.
dog.
If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking for a man. It's Arnold. He's got him this time. They'll immediately call timeout. This guy is just wearing them out. Another first down. Already has a couple of touchdowns in the first half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense. And if I'm this offense, I'm going to continue to feature him. He's winning his matchups. I'm going to find him. It's just the first half, and he's already had himself a full game's worth of stats.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams throwing offenses.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's sharp. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Throws to the back. That's caught. It's Ocha. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. That is no good. And after the missed field goal, this lead is still at 12, guys. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Ready to start the 2nd half. Alabama will kick it off. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Arnold. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on.
And he's got it inside the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Quick completion to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. A statement run in the red zone to the 13.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
He'll keep it himself.
Oh,
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the quarterback and tackle him for a loss.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch past the sticks. Touchdown Tide! And they take it in for 6 more points. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Sooner offense returns to the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own. So you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms, in all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Dropping back, it's Arnold. Got out of trouble and throws. He's right on target. They make the stop after the catch. He's still some work to do to pick up that first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quick.
He'll take the deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch.
The ball's free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And these wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarmed, did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. The give to the tailback. He breaks a tackle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. First down to start the drive after the break. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That
touchdown, Bama! They move on top here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I know you see what the fuck this goal is.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. On the option. He'll pitch it. Into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is
yeah, tell the nigga hand top that.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And
Can's been cutting up. Feliz Navidad. Yeah, Ken. Feliz Navidad.
They're lining up to boot it
He
away.
ain't Christmas though.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out.
Yeah, man. Boy, I had to come. I had came back. I had to tighten up. I had to tighten up, boy. He was up big on that. I ain't gonna care, bro. But I had to tighten that shit up, boy. So all he keep doing is doing underneath shit. Like he keep going underneath and he keep going to whatchamacallit.
As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football
I ain't figured it out.
they turn it into points.
I just got a few
recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Throws to the wideout.
He beating my best corner. I bet. He beat my best corner. I bet he is.
When offenses attack over the middle of the field, between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
He's looking to pass. Makes the grab. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense
keep throwing it right when you see him throwing it at, and all the things he's doing.
And all the things he's doing. They're going to have to figure something out.
They ain't throwing it. There's nowhere else but to right there. Everything is underneath.
Because right now, they do not have the answer for this guy.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Come up on that line.
Man, that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal
I
here.
hate you, TJ. Please, dog. Nigga just basically just ran through and stiffed on somebody.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
All he got is
lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Handoff to the single running back. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Quick strike complete.
They
make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're bringing heat. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another day.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And that's what we players call a 7-route. That receiver ran it.
Hit that shit every time.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
Come on, dog. I hate when we do this shit, man.
Dropping back, it's Milrow.
Yeah.
Feeling some heat. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. He's looking to throw it.
Okay.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
I was trying to, but you can't even hit the damn over. That's what I'm trying to figure out, dog. See how you made this damn stuff.
A 1st down run in the red zone. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
You gotta be shit, dog. I can't, son.
He's looking to throw. Got it. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the 1st down. Timeout.
Better call the timeout, nigga. You better call the timeout, nigga. Oh, what did you? Hey, I already know that shit not doing it.
Yourself think on 3rd and goal. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The defense uses their 2nd time out of the half as they try to get their act together.
And I think it's go time now at this point in the game if you're on offense because you need a touchdown. You have this golden opportunity down close to the goal line. Who is a playmaker you can identify offensively that you know can win one-on-one to get you the score?
Thank you, touchdown! Come on!
And how about this QB coming up clutch in a big moment? Gotta have it.
Come on.
Dreamed about it your whole life. He puts the ball on the money. They make the catch, take the lead with seconds remaining on the clock.
About to kick it off after
it's a
punching
good
it in
kicker.
for the touchdown.
Oh, I don't know if it's like that for what you call it. Oh, that was cool.
Offense. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Thank you. Oh!
He just about put this game away. If he'd been able to hold on to that one instead, it's second down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
He wants a big play here late.
What?
He's got it down on
Cool.
Timeout is called.
Wow.
They have 14 seconds left.
Well, how about the offense setting that play?
Oh, all right,
We've seen
bro.
earlier in the game, a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Find space on the right. Really good
That's a
serve
fake,
for this
bro.
offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I don't think he got the more timeouts.
And the Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air.
Yeah, that's game.
Not
That nigga
sure
off my
what he was
field.
doing. They're going to get him for grounded. So the decision has been made, and the coach
No,
will
he
take
was
the
about to
penalty.
get sacked. He had did a whatchamacallit. Nigga.
All the plays, all the plans,
It
all
should
the
have been, bro.
schemes, and it will be decided on
Ah,
this
he
kick.
got a hope he could make
And with
this.
2 seconds
Come
left,
on.
their last chance
Come
to
on.
send it to overtime.
Come on. I ain't icing nothing. Take your penalty, nigga.
Looks as if they didn't get it
Yeah.
off in time.
5
It'll
yards
be a
back
delay of
smoke.
game.
Come on.
The quarterback's
Yeah.
mistake pushes
Yeah.
the ball back in the
Hey,
shadow
game
of his
over
own
with. Come
goalpost.
on.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming
Yeah.
through with
Yeah,
clutch
talking about
plays,
head tap.
making
Yeah.
the winning plays at the right time,
Let me see
can
some,
really
let me
set
see
the
some,
course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matter.
Nigga had came in there and said getting head tapped like that is crazy work. Yeah.
They've lost close games like this in the past.
No,
That wasn't the case today,
in the
David.
game
Too
check.
many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Come on, man. Fuck, go. Tell you to stop fucking playing with me, man.